Hey everybody, welcome back to MPQ Mastery, where we teach you to destroy more gems. It's a wonderful Monday, and I have actually saved up 100 covers. So I decided we were going to go ahead and open those together because, last time I saved up for a few days and I was only able to get around 70. This time I was actually able to get about 100, so especially since we have the Beta Ray Bill, that is an option that we might be able to get. I'm very excited about that. So let's go ahead and start opening some stuff up. Now, I do just want to point out, obviously, a lot of these are standard. I have a lot of standards and elites, and then I have some others that we'll be seeing if we get something bigger. I probably will end up spending some command points to open up some additional legendaries. And then we'll see what kind of shards we get and everything. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So obviously, if you like stuff like this, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification. All right, so let's go ahead and start opening these up. I'm going to hit the quick claim because we'll be able to claim 33 covers at one time, which is like, what? I love that they added that ability. It just makes it less of a labor in terms of actually opening these covers, because that got annoying. I would spend, a lot of time opening covers constantly, but now you can just hit a button, and yes, you do have to wait for the animation to go for all of them. I mean, that is what it is, but it's pretty cool because you can actually just quickly see what you end up getting. And we've gotten a couple of 2 stars and 3 stars. That has actually bumped our patch Wolverine up, so that is pretty great. Got a lot of covers for that, so you know what I'm going to do? I'll probably just leave it on him. That's who I'm using right now. I'll just leave it on him. We'll just get the rest of the shards too. We'll be able to get 2 additional covers for him based on the shards that we get here. So we'll go ahead and hit, we can open 34 of these elites as well. Now, of course, the elites are great because they get you 2s and 3s. And that's much better than the 1s. So like pretty much all of these will be usable, which is great. I did see that there was an angel there, cool mystique there. I'm always looking for the 3 stars that you end up getting from these. Let's see what else we get. A Gamora, that's not too bad. A Storm. Well, yeah, we are at 880. I feel like I should at least leave them on there so that we can get 20 more shards for patch. So we'll see what we can get. We need 20 more. So I have 8 heroics. So let's go ahead and grab these. So we have a Loki, never a bad thing. Looks like we're really close to getting that Sabretooth as well in terms of shards. All right, cool. So now that we have 900 for patch, I'm going to go ahead and switch whoever our 3-star is for the remainder of the openings. You'll notice that my Juggernaut was really low, and it's because I actually did get to turn in some shards for Juggernaut this week. So that's why we're starting over with him, because I still need some for him. So let's go over here and let's look at our 3 stars. We're going to take the favorite off of patch, and we're going to add it to one of these others. Now you'll notice that I have all of my 3 stars championed. So what I've been doing is I've been going through, basically I'm looking for the best next level. I get something really good, something that's not just ISO, because ISO is ISO and there's an abundance of ISO. But this is part of the game. This is part of trying to figure out exactly where you're at and who you want to raise in level here. All right, so we have a few choices. I'm going to go ahead and select Cyclops so that we don't belabor this for a long time. But I did want to switch that before I start opening up more so that I don't keep getting shards for patch. I don't necessarily need to raise him by a ton of more levels. So let's see what the next one is. We got a Falcon. You'll see there that we started getting some for Cyclops, and there was a Juggernaut and Cyclops. We have the Cap and Cyclops. Nice. We need 2 more for our Sabretooth cover, and if I recall correctly how my Sabretooth is, if we can get 2 more for Sabretooth, then I can actually up him. So as a matter of fact, I have a few different 4 stars selected, but just to cut down on any, like, maybe we will or maybe we won't get a Sabretooth, let's actually go ahead and just unclick everybody but Sabretooth for a moment, so that the next one, we will definitely get a Sabretooth. And then we will be like, bam, we'll have it. Bam. So now we're at 401, which is interesting. And this is an interesting thing, because now opening covers used to just be, hey, you opened up all the covers. But now you have to like time your opening the covers in a certain way so that you end up getting the shards that you want. So it adds a different level to some of this, which I'm not necessarily against. But there's the Sabretooth. So I'm actually going to go back and click... I think I'm just going to focus on just one character now, and really the character that I've been using a lot lately has been the Worthy Cap, so I'm going to just select Cap. So now all the rest of my 4 stars are going to just be Cap. So maybe we'll get enough to even raise our Cap up by 1. I guess we'll see. Oop, no. All right, so we're out of those. Now we have 2 legendaries to open. Never a bad thing. Oh, cool. I've been actually hoping that my Iceman would get some additional love here. All right, and then Valkyrie, and then cool. So we just got a bunch more points for the Worthy Cap. Now, I have 6 attempts to get Beta Ray Bill. It's a 1 in 250 chance. If you look here, it is 1 in 250 odds to get a Beta Ray Bill. But you know what? You guys are here with me. I think that we're going to be able to do this. So let's see what happens. All right. Didn't happen on the first one, but it's okay. We'll make it through. And that's honestly the best thing about these new shards is, like, even though we're not getting exactly what we want out of our draws, we're also getting shards towards the things that we definitely want. Now we're at 300 out of 400 for that Worthy Cap, so we're almost, like, we're really close to getting another cover for Cap. And always good to have a Star-Lord there. 2-star. All right, then. Not as happy with that as I could be. And the last one's a Cyclops, which is funny because we're working on Cyclops, but I'll just leave it since we're already accumulating those shards. But yeah, we ended up not getting that Beta Ray Bill. It would have been nice, but we didn't get it. Let's open up some of these Honor Among Thieves. So we just got a Moonstone and a Doctor Doom. They did say that they were going to be adding shards to the Taco Vaults one day, so we'll see what ends up happening. Yeah, we're not getting amazing things here. So it looks like I have a lot of these. So let's stockpiled. Not hating on what I'm getting though. But, you know, I'm getting pretty much a lot of the same that I would probably be getting if I wasn't using them stockpiled. Yes, I know it reduces the odds of what I'm getting, but it's kind of like my email inbox where it's really hard for me to have any number showing. Like, it was very hard for me to just save up these for the small amount of time that I've been sitting here. Like, I'm like, I need to get at least 100 so that I can do the next video, and you don't even understand how hard that was. Now that we've opened those 100, we have end up with these 91 covers. Let's go ahead and up our levels for things. Or we don't have any more covers. So we have a Spider-Man, never a bad thing. Right. Looks like I have like 1 for like all these different characters. So that's kind of weird. Ares. Let's see what else I have for Ares. Looks like I can up that one for Ares, that one for Ares, this one for Ares. So I only need 1 more for Ares before I can champ him. Not too shabby. Oh, looks like I have some more for Moonstone. Let's just get rid of all these Moonstones. And it is pretty cool that even the 2 stars, that's the beauty of the champing, is that you're able to get more and more and more, even though it's a low-level character. Like, they're helping you build towards those larger characters. Got some more command points, never a bad thing. got this Thor, and I remember we got this Thor a couple of times. Yeah, so we ended up getting 2 of him. We ended up getting a couple of angels. So the next angel is going to get us some command points. So we have a Valkyrie. Here's my Iceman. So you'll see I finally got the blue power up to level 2, and now I'm at 212. It's been a slow going for that Iceman, but we'll see what ends up happening later on. Looks like that Beast now is going to give us a Jean if we get her, if we get him up another level. So I might end up switching to Beast now for more shards, and then I can always come back to Cyclops later on. Ooh, that got us a patch. So we're going to end up giving a lot of levels to patch actually today. So there's a patch, and we can be like bam, bam, bam. Very cool. So we ended up improving that patch quite a bit. Wow, that Thor got a lot of levels on him. Still working on Johnny. Let's go ahead and I'll just spend some ISO real quick to get him up to higher level. We have that saved cover for Ares, so it was not a red, sadly. More Hawkeye. Just recently sold my champ of Hawkeye, so still working on getting him, and now I could technically champ my Hawkeye as soon as I have enough ISO, which we should probably have that pretty soon here, because we are doing really well here. We're getting lots of covers, lots of ISO, lots of pretty much everything, so never a complaint here. Got Gamora, so we're working on rebuilding up my Storm as well. Spend some ISO real quick to get the Storm up to high level. Saving that Ares as well. Ugh. Saving another Hawkeye. So we have some bullseyes here. No, just the one bullseye. Gambit, Black Panther, Black Widow. All right. So it looks like if we go through the rest of these, looks like they're all, nope. We have one Black Widow here. And another Black Widow. All right, so we end up with some additional Black Widows here. And actually, now we could champ her as well. So, all right, so now we're done with all of those. So we'll sell all our 1 covers. And, hey, look at that. We just hit our next rank. So now we're rank 147, which just gave us a big bunch of ISO to spend. All right. So let's see what we get up here. Oh man, I was really hoping that we'd be able to get a cover for that worthy Cap, but we still have some command points. So let's go ahead and spend them here. I'm gonna buy 5 legendary from the last Legends and see what happens. All right, I don't really use Thing, but I'm happy to get the 15 for Cap. All right. Nova's cool. Another Nova. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting to get multiple Novas. Latest Legends. Bam! Awesome! Another Iceman. And that's kind of what I was hoping. I'm hoping for some Iceman or some Carnage, to be quite honest. But more Iceman is good. I've been using him a lot more lately. So there's that, and then we can get one more that we can afford here. And a Cap Wilson, which isn't great, but oh, we're 4 shards away from Cap worthy. What is up with that? How dare they? How dare they make us 4 away? Wow. I was thinking about buying a heroic cover, but that's only going to get us 3. So that's maybe not worth it. Oh, but I could buy a Beta Ray Bill for 200 and it would get us that 4 that we need. You know what? I'm going to do that. All right, it got us a 2-star Hawkeye, which is kind of dumb, but it got us to the 400 for Cap, which is exactly what I was hoping for. So let's go over here. We got one more cover for Hawkeye, which, you know what? Let's go ahead and champ him. Bam. Bam. And that gave us another cover. So we might not have even had to buy anything with our command points. We could have just done this. I didn't remember how many covers I had, though. Oh, cool. It's even going to up the other Hawkeye that I use quite a bit. Bam. All right, so let's see with Sam. Sam's going to get us some command points. We got that another Iceman. Now my Iceman is 2, 2, and 2. Perfect. Love it. All right, so let's get this Nova. Let's see what Nova's going to get us. A last legendary. We have Thing. We have Kamala Khan, ISO, Gambit, ISO. And we can raise our Storm up by one more. Very, very cool. So let's see. What else do we have going on here? We ended up with one additional heroic cover, which is Wolverine Patch, which is wonderful. Again, our patch is getting lots of love today. Yes! All right, Professor X is also a character that I've been using quite a bit, and Signal Boost is like the best power ever. So amazing stuff going on here. So let's train that. That's the one I've been really working on. I'm hoping that I can get that level 5 here soon, because that is just, I love that power. It's just a wonderful power. And then we'll raise our patch up by 1 as well. All right, so now let's go over here to our hearts, and we can see, is anybody ready? And there is. We have our Cap Worthy, who is ready to go up a level. I've actually been using the red and blue for him a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise his blue power, because I'm hoping that it will do much more damage going up. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, it deals that much damage straight and then deals a whole bunch of damage up to 6 tiles. And oh man, I can't wait to get that to level 5, because that is a power I use quite a bit, and you'll see why, because I'm working on a team using him. He's not hugely powerful right now. My Cap is not hugely powerful, but you know what? I'm going to keep him as my favorited character, because literally I need him to go up in level as much as possible. But that did get us one more heroic, which is a Star Spangled Banner Captain America. There we are. So let's actually go to our 2 stars now, and we'll see. We had a few here that we could probably champ now. What was it? We have Black Widow, so we can go ahead and champ Black Widow. And that got us another cover, which is always nice. And did we have somebody else that we could do? Yes, it was a 4-star. I forgot to actually mention that right before going into this. I found that my Taskmaster, today's cover for, you know, you play every day, you get like a special bonus every day. Today's was a Taskmaster cover, and I had 12 for like the last few months. And today I got my 13th, which means I can finally, no, oh my gosh. All right, I'm just shy of how much I need to champ Taskmaster, but it's gonna be cool because I'm gonna have a champed Taskmaster probably tomorrow after I play for a little bit today. But hopefully you enjoyed opening that 100 covers. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me over here at MPQ Mastery. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, all that stuff, hit like, and thanks for coming to MPQ Mastery. Go destroy some gems.